It's your boy. It's your dog. It's Al Capone, Al Kapeezy. Oh boy, I am back. We are in motion. Hey, anybody that was here last week, I apologize for the technical difficulties, and I wasn't able to really go live and have that conversation that I wanted to have last week. So we're gonna do it this week, and it's all about where is this hate? Why is there so much hate coming down on the city? And let me be specific about what I'm saying. I'm talking about basically, and this of course y'all know this is Memphis rap history, but it's hard not to talk about certain things that's not technically music related, but it's Memphis related, and the way they doing it, it's hard not to speak on it. And basically, I'm talking about the comments LeBron made. And, of course, there's other NBA players made these particular comments. And my thing is, why they choosing now just to start just dumping, just really going in on us like this? Because I don't remember hearing none of this when we had Zebo and Conley and, that whole squad. When we had that whole squad, man, Tony Allen and, man, when we was, putting belt to ass with that whole squad, I don't remember hearing none of this, what we hearing now. I don't remember hearing it, where they just going all the way in, you know what I'm talking about? I don't remember hearing that when Ja, Bane, Dylan Brooks, you know what I'm talking about, Triple J, Aquaman. I don't remember hearing that when that crew, when that squad of Memphis Grizzlies was handling business, man. I don't remember hearing that. I'm talking about when the energy, was actually Memphis was bringing an extra energy to the NBA that hadn't been on that level since, Detroit Bad Boys. I say it like that. And some other teams. But I feel like Memphis really brought like a certain energy, during those particular, I would say our particular dynasties that was going on. And it brought excitement. The excitement of, what the Grizzlies was doing, again, with that whole Zebo, Tony Allen, Mike Conley, that whole squad. And then, again, the next squad with Ja Morant and Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, Jared Jack, that whole squad, when we was putting belt to ass. When we was doing that, I don't remember hearing none of this craziness. But right when we going through problems, right when we having our issues, we going through a struggle right now. We are. We going through a struggle right now. I'm talking about as far as the Grizzlies. Now, all of a sudden, everybody going in on us. It's like kicking somebody when they down. When we were putting belt to ass, we ain't hearing none of that. But soon as you see us down, oh, y'all want to start just going all the way in. I'm talking about to the point, what's this whole thing about? Man, come on, man. Y'all got to cut it out. And it's about a hotel room and hotels. Number one, the hotels that LeBron was talking about are not no trash hotels. Now, they may not be on the level that he would want it to be on as far as, the type of hotels they can get in L.A., New York, Miami, a lot of big cities, Chicago. Clearly, we are a, what they call us, well, we're not them. I just say it like that as far as, city and size and all that stuff. We're not them. We are like the on the level of the Clevelands and the Milwaukees. And of course, he mentioned those places too. Out of fairness, he didn't just say Memphis. He said Milwaukee and Cleveland. He don't rock with them three cities. He don't like going there. He don't like the hotel accommodations. But when it comes to Memphis, it just seems like lately several players just been, going in, man. So that's my whole question about, why why is this whole smear campaign happening now? Because I didn't hear none of that when we was, you know, doing our thing, when we had our folks doing our thing, when we was shining and, bringing all that excitement. I ain't heard none of this. But now that we going through a struggle, everybody got something crazy to say. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to play a little clip from Roland Martin. But, of course, let me go get back to what the show really is. I'm just speaking on this because I wanted to speak on it last week, and it was such a touchy situation. I couldn't help but speak on it. So we're going to kick it off with the intro, and it goes a little something like this. Hey, it's Al Capone, Kapeezy, oh boy. Yeah. Hey. I see you in the chats. Yes, sir. 666 Soldier. Chrome. Dad, what's up, man? Brian Pleasance. What's up with you, man? We out here. Hey. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another edition of Memphis Rap History. You know what I'm talking about? And, I think y'all got a dose of what I was talking about so far. If you coming in after the fact, you, of course, you can go back and look at what I was talking about. But, yeah, my whole thing is what's the big deal? Why they going in on us now? We having a hard time. We going through a struggle. And of course, we have our issues. For when it comes to the street element. The streets are the streets. We can't control, it's people that should be able to control that power, but I'm just saying that's not what I'm addressing. The streets are the streets. I'm not addressing that. I'm just addressing why are they going? What's this big campaign? It's almost like a smear campaign coming at us, and it's like what's going on with that? So I want to play something that Roland Martin spoke on, and let me hit this real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all in the chats. And we're going to keep it going. And I ain't going to stay on this subject, man, because we coming right back to some Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I want to show some classic video from Playa Fly back when I had UGTV back in the day. And I'm going to show some stuff on Playa Fly, man. So you're going to get your Memphis rap, too. You know what I'm talking about? So here we go. Let me get to Roland Martin. We're going to hit it. Where you at? Right there. Here we go.
But this is a perfect example there where an NBA player needs to be a bit more humble when it comes to when they say things, because who are the folks who are buying tickets? Who are the people buying merchandise? Who are the folk, LeBron, buying your shoes? How many people who buy your Nike shoes, how many of them get to go, well, I would rather have a Four Seasons or the Ritz-Carlton and not a fucking Hyatt-centric? See, and I get it. He's like, I'm 41 years old. I'm a grown man. Yeah, but be more mindful of what the hell you're saying, because as somebody who's making millions upon millions of dollars a year, a lot of people who follow you aren't in your tax bracket. So I understand why people in Memphis would have taken offense. I understand why others will take offense. And in fact, just so people can just understand, and I know LeBron ain't never done this, probably since he was in high school.
All right, man, I'm going to stop it right there. Listen, I was just a little something just to put a little more context to what I'm saying. First and foremost, okay, I'm checking y'all out in the chats. Let's get one thing clear. I am not talking about Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. That is not what I'm talking about. This is not about that. That's a whole different situation. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody hating on Memphis. That's them having issues with each other. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Not at all. Caleb, I see you said Roland Martin. Really, he's not influential. Don't worry. But he wasn't talking bad about Memphis. He was talking about how he was just kind of bringing context on LeBron complaining about a hotel room. And let's speak on this real quick. The Lakers, I think, played in Memphis maybe once or twice out the whole season in Memphis. So, once or twice of inconvenience of staying in a hotel shouldn't warrant you to say a whole team need to be moved to a whole nother city. That's all I'm saying, man. That was my whole thing. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to, the title of the show for the day. I'm talking about that in particular. Of course, I'm Memphis, man. I'm a Grizzlies fan. We having a hard time right now. We going through a struggle. But that don't mean y'all got to be coming down on us right now. I mean, I guess that's what some people do. They wait till you're down and then they start kicking you. But you ain't, I'm just saying it ain't warranted. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll let y'all talk about it some more in the comments. Hopefully you understood what I'm trying to say. Because I know sometimes people will hear and they'll see things the way they see it. And they'll comment on something based on how they hear or see it. And it may be completely off base of where I'm trying to go with it. And so if I wasn't clear enough of where I'm coming from, my apologies. But still, give your comments one way or another. It's all good. I ain't tripping. I just had to speak my little piece. I ain't finna dwell on that at all. You feel me? Not at all, man, because this is all about Memphis rap history, and this is what it is. And I'm about to switch the whole vibe. We've been to switch the whole vibe. I want to show a little clip from one of my Playa Fly clips. It's been in members only for probably like a couple of months now. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little dose of the Playa Fly throwback. I think it was late 90s for sure. Late 90s with Playa Fly. I was able to, like I said, I had to show UGTV at the time. So I would, get my camera and I'd go wherever he was and make sure I'm capturing cool footage of Playa Fly back then. And I got like a couple other interviews from back then. This is just one. So, yeah, I'm going to show y'all a little bit of that. But I'm going to holler at y'all in the comments real quick, and then we're going to go back and check out some of this Playa Fly. I had to say what I had to say when it came to the whole LeBron thing, but it is what it is. We keep it moving. I had to do it. Don't mean to get off the subject of Memphis rap subject, babe, but it touched me, and I felt like I had to speak on it. All right, let me get into the comments, man. 6660, you said I had me a coffee and everything last Man, dude, I don't know what happened, man. I clicked one button and it said bloop. And then when I tried to fix it, it just everything started shutting down and messing up. So crazy, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming back this week. I think you was in the comments. I think I did a little test yesterday, just to make sure it was going to be working right. Crone, what's up, man? What's up with you? Dad, what's up with you, my guy? Brian Pleasant, I think I hollered at y'all a little earlier. Let me see, Triple. He said, I missed what LeBron said, but I know he had Memphis twisted. Hopefully I just gave you a little dose of what he was talking about. Basically, he was just saying he don't like to go to Memphis, Milwaukee, or Cleveland because they don't have the best hotel accommodations for a billionaire. But, for average people, I guess we average. It's definitely some good hotels for us to stay in, for sure. But that's all it was. But he just went too. Speaking on that is one thing, but I feel like he went too far when he started talking about how the team need to move. That was like, God, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the Grizzlies is a good look for our city, and it's a lot of us here that we rock with it. All right, so hopefully you got that. Let's see. You said Brian said, "Don't nobody want Memphis to shine. We went through the same thing with the Tigers, man. So you feel what it feel like when it's when you struggling, man. Folks be getting up, going in. Black Label Spirits. I already know who that is, man. What's up, my guy? Yes, sir. I like the label and everything. Y'all be on the lookout for them Black Label Spirits. My folks gonna be coming with that premium liquor. Be on the lookout for that. Let's see, Caleb, what's up, man? Again, this is Brian 100. At the end of the day, the issue with 1017 is personal. Has nothing. Yeah, that's why I'm not even talking about them. That's completely separate. Though Pooch Ice and Gucci Mane, that's a whole different story. I am not touching that. There's enough people touching that. Let them have it. That's something else. Definitely not talking about that. Not talking about that at all. Let's see. I already spoke to you, Caleb, about the rolling remark. It's all good. 666, you said 2 hotels represent a whole city to him. Yeah, they went in. Yeah, and no, he a billionaire. I respect the fact that he wants things on a certain level because, he got the money to do it. Again, it is what it is. I said what I had to say. So we finna keep it moving, man. Let me go to, I want y'all to get a dose of some, if you hadn't seen this, my members have seen it, and I'm gonna put something fresh up there on my members that'll be exclusive for like a month or two or more. Some stuff I might never show it. I'll only be on members only, but my members always gonna get the exclusive. So we're gonna get into some of this Playa Fly, man. Playa Fly. Hold up, Black Label. Let me get to you. I would like to know how the chat feels about the crime rate that he spoke on about and overlooked, and the hotel became the leading talker. I'm a diehard Grizz fan. Now, and hey, the crime it's been an issue. No question about it. No question about it. I'm glad you brought that up. We can't gloss over that. Yeah, it's an issue. It's been an issue. And it's been things being put in place to work on fixing that issue. Unless NBA players have been put in a situation where they were, felt threatened, then that's an issue. That definitely needs to be clarified, because I definitely don't condone, anything happening to guests that come to the city. I don't. There's none of that is cool. So I'm not never gonna try to defend the crime issue. There's nothing to defend. It needs to be fixed. It's a problem, and from what I've been seeing, they are fixing it. Of course, that gets the highlight though. Like, based on the statistics that we've been shown, crime has gone down. But they do. I guess news outlets and stuff like that, they focus on it though. You know what I'm saying? So if that's all you're hearing and seeing, even if it's going down, it don't feel like it's going down. And it's still going on. Don't get it twisted. I ain't saying it ain't going on. It's 100% going on, but it's going down. But we don't never, you can't feel it if that's all you're hearing and seeing. Number one. Number two, the crime element does not represent the whole city. It's so many good people in the city of Memphis, working people and stuff like that. So that it doesn't represent the whole thing. But I'm not defending that. I can't defend the crime, man. I can't defend it, and that's a fair statement. Don't say I got to give you credit. That's a fair statement. Trackman, you said Memphis will survive and recover and repair. What you said? KP, what it do? Triple C Soldier, I ain't in no place to speak, though. I came to Memphis once, to Riverside, South Memphis. Shout out to you, man, coming to the South Memphis. Appreciate you coming out representing in the dirty South. You know what I'm talking about? But as Brian said, they manipulating those numbers too. Hey, again, it's certain things I'm not even finna try to argue. I ain't saying I'm arguing with you. I'm just saying I'm not trying to debate, because that's possible too. You know what I'm saying? Unless I have complete control over it, I have no control over it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I just had to speak on it. I guess when he started talking about moving, I don't know, man. I guess you got to, no, it's people here probably, I don't know, man. I'm leaving that alone. I just had to speak my mind and how I felt about it. And, at the end of the day, it doesn't stop whatever's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We have no control over it. No more do we have control over what Trump going to do or say. We have no control. It's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And we just got to keep it moving. But I just had to speak on it. But I do appreciate y'all giving me y'all thoughts and feelings, because we're gonna keep it all the way 100, and everything y'all just said in the chat is valid. Y'all have valid statements and valid points. I respect it. Kapeezy, I agree with you, Al. Those are facts. Don't move. Yeah, we don't want them to move. No, sir. We rock with our grizzlies, man. We don't, no, sir. We want them right here in the M. But we gonna get it together. But it's just funny how a lot of this stuff happens when we're having our struggles. That's all I'm saying. Right when we going through some things, boy, they start just dumping and kicking and bang. We down, trying to cover up and get back up. And they just boom. They going in on us. But they weren't doing that when we were putting belt to ass, man. Like I said, with the whole Zebo, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, that whole crew, and then when John Bain and Brooks and Triple J, when we were putting belt to ass, we ain't hear none of that. They were just But now, that's what happens, man, when you're going through something, boy. When it rains, it pours. And that's what people do. They just start. Like, they take advantage of the situation. So it is what it is. All right, Triple Z. Before I go, let me get to the Playa Fly. But I'm gonna say this, read yours real quick. We got to keep our peace and neutrality in here. Stay safe. Man, what you said, man? Hey, again, we can't control none of this. So yeah, we ain't gonna trip on each other. You know what I'm saying? But you do have a right to your opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with having an opinion. I feel like people, that's where a lot of things go wrong, when people don't feel like they can, when people feel like somebody else's opinion differs from their opinion, and then it's got to be, drama behind it. You can speak your mind and speak on your opinion. I can speak on my opinion, and we can agree to disagree. And it's cool. Because I can learn something from your opinion, and you can learn something from my opinion if we're open-minded enough to, listen and understand somebody else's opinion that's different. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's why I stand on it. All right, man. I done burned myself out talking about it. But let's go to some Playa Fly, man. I'm gonna take y'all to throwback Playa Fly. If this is the late '90s, and we're gonna go. Let's see.
Everybody knows Playa Fly. Man, South Parkway finest, man. Right here on the biggest street in Memphis. Word. South Parkway drone. Put that on your mama and your kinfolk too. South Sucker. If you smell what the mafia cooking. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing, man. We ain't playing. So we're gonna throw this thing out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't even big enough for this ride we're finna take, man. They're gonna have to take us to Mars. Pluto. Mars going out there. Y'all get ready for the millennium, man. Here I come. It's all about the hill. You know what I'm saying? It's the ones. You know what I'm saying? God bless y'all. God bless y'all. God bless you too. God bless you. God bless you. Oh, shit, man. I'm motherfucker. Put the top to the deck. What, man? Talk about you see this shit. Oh, shit. I'm glad you came down, Al. You and UGTV, man.
Man, hey, y'all can see back there on the right there. Cocaine Wayne, man. R.I.P. to my cousin Cocaine Wayne. I see Taylor Wee right here. And I think Yo Lynch is back. You'll see Yo Lynch should be you'll see him in a second. I'm bringing back just a little bit. Yeah, there's Yo Lynch right there, man. If y'all ain't seen Yo Lynch in a while, there's Yo Lynch right there. And RIP to my cousin Cocaine Wayne. And a little earlier, hold on, let me go back. I gotta show you this little piece. Where is it? Right here. That's my cousin Taylor. What happened to it? That's Taylor Boy. That's my cousin Taylor Boy right here. So yeah, I just had to, you know what I'm saying, especially, you know, I had to break down some of the people that's in the video. So let's go back to it. Let's get back going.
Yes, sir. All love, man. You did your thing. Yeah. Man, we had a ball with this one, man. We had many Mafia finals, FL5. I'm glad you came down, Al. You and UGTV, man. I promise, man. God bless us today, man. We had a great one, man. Beautiful. One more time, man. We're going to keep this going, man. Just like I said last one, man. I got my own company now. Everybody get their own company that's surrounding me, man. So we can't do nothing. Do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Take it on out of here, you know what I'm saying? Once again, so you know it's on. Just a wake and second. Once again, so you know it's on. You know what I'm saying? UGTV, man. Bless that. God bless you, man. Man, God bless you, dog. Peace. We out of here. Lynch. Shut up. Lynch. What's up, man? Good to see you back on the bricks, baby. It's good to see you back, man.
Who that coming gunning? Hey! Yeah, man. Who that coming gunning? Flizz, I coming gunning. Start running. And if y'all remember that song, if you hear the person sing, well, the person that produced the beat on that particular song, and he's singing kind of in the background too. That's Psycho, man. Psycho from Men of the Hours, OTS. The Split Personality Psycho, Tyrone Bell. That's him. That he produced that beat for a lot of people that don't know. And I think he's singing on there too. You can hear him in a little high voice when he said, "Start running." You better start running. I'm laughing at myself because I can't sing. But yeah, that was I got Psycho Tyrone Bell that produced that beat. I remember I think we were in the performance part was in Mississippi. I want to say it was at New Albany, Mississippi. Anybody that from New Albany, man, shout out to y'all. It was at this little I don't know if it was a National Guard armory, but it was this big warehouse kind of space. It looked like a tin can, half of a tin can, the way it's shaped. But yeah, they always show a lot of crazy love out there in New Albany, Mississippi. Shout out to Holly Spring, Mississippi, Olive Branch, you know, all of them folks, man. They always showed a whole lot of love. But that was that video that y'all seen. That show you how many hats I be wearing too. Cause I was the cameraman. I'm recording it. You know what I'm saying? Even the other part when he was kind of talking to the camera, you heard him shout me out. But I'm the cameraman in all of those scenarios and just capturing all that good footage from back then. And I want to remind y'all that I definitely I still ain't gave it, man, I got plenty. We got it slowly, you know what I'm saying, give it to you here and there. And so y'all know it's going to be more coming. I got so much more that'll be coming when it comes to classic footage. Got interviews as well that I will get a chance to, show y'all. Now, next Sunday, what I'm going to do next Sunday, I'm going to be at WrestleMania. So I'm going to do my best to go live from wherever I am at WrestleMania at 2:30. I don't know if I actually be in the building. I probably will be, or I'll be in wherever it is. I'm gonna try to go live. Hopefully the reception, because there's a lot of cell phones gonna be there. Hopefully the reception will allow me to go live. So that's my goal next week, man, because I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to be there with me as much as you can before they start flagging, you know, when you filming stuff at any WWE events, they'll start flagging you real quick. But I'm gonna try to do my best to go live and let y'all experience some of that with me. I am about to show you, give it all to you, but I give you much as I can when I go live. It's gonna be stupid lit. Can't wait to see my guy Trick Williams coming out and turning up on that. Whoop that trick, whoop that trick. Though when the crowd just go crazy, man. And that's another thing. I'm gonna try to go live. Hopefully it works out. But everything that I don't go live on, I'm still gonna capture as much as I can, and I try to edit it and then show you once I'm back on the following episode. So just wanted to let y'all know what was going on that. Oh, and if you ain't liked and subscribe yet, please like and subscribe for anybody that hasn't. And always leave comments in the chat. And once the video goes up, leave your comments in the comment section. Again, everybody is free to have their opinion. It's cool. As long as it ain't disrespect. No, we ain't being disrespectful. You can have an opinion without being disrespectful to each other. Just say how you feel, but we ain't got to, we ain't about that over here. But it's all right to talk and address certain things, and again, just give your opinion without being disrespectful and hateful, because we don't want to, we don't want to go that route. On that note, let me highlight a couple more people, of my people on the chat. D. Triznick, you said Cavs in 7. You half-hated. You half-hated, man. I ain't mad at you, my guy. I ain't mad at you. Salute. Hey, that's one thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if I ain't winning or my people ain't winning, you know what I'm saying, I still give a little respect to the ones that's doing their thing, man. So, man, shout out to you, my guy. Salute to you. Let's see. You said you said South Parkway as big as street. It is. South Parkway it stretches pretty far. And actually Parkway in general. That's just South Parkway. It's a North Parkway as well. So yeah, it stretches. So yeah, shout out to, again, that was Playa Fly, SOUTHL Parkway. Of course, that's my guy Gangsta Black. Speaking of that, Memphis, May 2nd, River Beat Fest. If you're in Memphis, it's gonna be a dope show going on May 2nd. There will be Gangsta Black, Frazier Boy, Kia Shine, Tom Ski Mask, and Tila. Girls in this club show no. Yeah, Tila gonna be rocking on stage May 2nd at River Beat. I will be hosting along with DJ Zerk, and DJ Squeaky will be on the ones and twos before the rap pod kicks in. So it's gonna be a whole lot of Memphis, man. Shout out to my guy JB on the ones and twos, and DJ Superman, man, the Marvin Gaye of DJs. Shout out to you, man. High 1071, DJ Q, what it do, man? But yeah, man, it's gonna be a whole lot of Memphis going on May 2nd, and that will kick. That show will kick off Ice Cube and Wu-Tang Clan. So Memphis Rap OGs gonna get it started. Ice Cube gonna come on after that, and then Wu-Tang Clan gonna end the show. So May 2nd, man, if you're in Memphis, come on to the show. It's gonna be litty in the Memphis city. I'll get back to y'all over here. KP, you said the media to show the negative. We have a lot of great places and good people. That's, man, for real, man. We really do. We have great family functions around the city. No lies there. Just people don't get the chance. It don't get televised. You ain't lying one bit. Let me see what else you said. They neglect to show people in Memphis having a great time. It's a lot of that goes on. So you right. There's a lot of family events that happens here, and it's all good. But of course, think about it. When you in class, when you was in school, who got all the attention? The one who was acting up. Everybody else that was doing right, you don't hear from them. You don't hear nothing about them for the most part. But you always hear about when somebody acting up. So yeah, acting up always gonna get the shine. Bad news travel fast. All those sayings is real. So it is what it is. What'd you say? I always listen to music after your streams to prepare myself for the working week. Yes, sir. So you already, so you finna have that Playa Fly playlist for the whole week, ain't you? Do what you do, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Caleb. Yes, sir. Tila James, man. Tila James will be rocking Memphis Rap OGs May 2nd, River Beat. Again, that'll be Frazier Boy, Tom Ski Mask, Kia Shine, Gangsta Black, Tila, hosted by your guy Al Capone, Al Kapeezy, oh boy, DJ Zerk, and DJ Squeaky will be rocking a DJ set just before the rap OGs start. And also on the ones and twos, shout out to JB, and shout out to DJ Superman, Chris Superman McNeil, the Marvin Gaye of DJs, Hot 107.1 finest. That's what it is. So yeah, man, I think I said most of what I wanted to say. I got it off my chest. I won't be doing it too much, I get on here and start talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with Memphis rap history, especially on Sunday. I might do something on a different day where it's still Memphis related, but it might not be, it might be something different than what I do here on Sundays. So we'll keep it separate, but I had to say what I had to say. I wanted to say it last week, and hopefully I said that because I ain't trying to be disrespectful toward anybody as well, but I do want to speak my piece. So hopefully I got that off my chest, and hopefully you got a good dose. I brought you right back in with some good Memphis rap history with my guy Playa Fly. Early 90s footage, man. Early 90s footage. Let's see. The Gangsta Black is one of my dig that. So you gonna have some Fly and some Gangsta Black going on all week. Well, gonna put a whole Memphis rap playlist together for you the week, featuring all the rappers that's gonna be performing on May 2nd. Again, Frazier Boy, Tila James, like Caleb said, Gangsta Black, Kia Shine, Tom Ski Mask, and again hosted by me and Zerk and DJ Squeaky on the ones and twos. Put that playlist together and just rock out. You hear me? Number that good Memphis underground rap OG music. That's what it is. All right, I think I'm about to roll up out this joint. I ain't no say too much more. But leave your comments in the comment section once I end the show. I'm glad the show is actually working, because we went through hell last week. Well, I went through hell last week, and I couldn't make it happen. But we back now. We back, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the love that y'all been showing just by, tuning in and keeping up with what I got going on. And I got some more good stuff coming for you, so y'all just stay tuned, stay focused. 9ism, what it is, man. Tell them what it is, man. That's my guy 9, man. Y'all shout out to my guy 9. That's what it is. Lock him in the trunk, music. I see you. That's gonna be the name of the playlist. All right, I see you. Do what you do. But shout out to my guy 9ism, man. Number love. Salute that out there in Botswana, Africa, man. Salute. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm about to roll up out this thing until next week. Like I said, my goal is to go live. Go live from WrestleMania, baby. We're going to go live. Hopefully the reception works. And if it does, I will be going live. And hopefully giving y'all a dose and a feeling of what it's like to be, you know what I'm saying, in that environment. I just say it like that. So, too much love, man. Too much love. I'm about this thing, Big Memphis. Thank y'all for tuning in until the next episode. And anybody that's not up on some of the episodes that already happened, go back and look at some of those old episodes. There's some good stuff in there as well. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell somebody else that's Memphis rap related. That love some good Memphis rap, what we got going on here. We come together and we rep Memphis rap. And on that note, let me get my outro/intro together, and we finna roll up out this joint. You feel me? Where you at? Boom. Hold on, they saying something else in here. Hold up. New people coming in. Hidden Black Film, what's up, my guy? What's up, man? Well, Brian, you said love your fellow Memphians. Yes, sir. Y'all dig that. Man, dig that, man. Hey, Brian, I appreciate you noticing and appreciate the love. Chevy thing so clean and whoop that Trick. Shout out to Trick Williams. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Too much love, man. On that note, let's get up out of here. I'm holler back at y'all. Much love. It's South Capone, Kapeezy. Oh, boy. Memphis pride of business. Let's go. Hey.